hero, the Flash? Well, his superpower is speed. He gets things done just like that. Well, aren't we also living in a fast-moving world? We want everything to be done just like that, right? But today we are going to take a pass and learn how to be patient. So come on, get into the jeep. Let's go see the leopard, the patient predator.
Leopards are the smallest in the wild cat family, and they tend to have distinctive dark spots called rosettes, which create beautiful patterns against their light fur. They are solitary animals and they are extremely difficult to trace in the wild. Leopards are considered the most remarkable hunters because they are patient to the extreme. They move, stalk with caution and slow precision, and then when the time is completely right, they act with complete determination. Leopards are fast, powerful, and a whole lot more. And today, we are learning about their patience. Do you think patience is a choice? No. Patience is a strength we all should possess. Okay, now, let's listen to a story. Once, there was a mighty king who went riding in the woods and got lost. It was starting to get dark, but the king kept riding, and after some time had passed, he noticed a cottage. An old lady was standing outside. After hearing the king's greeting, she welcomed him, thinking that he was a soldier from the king's army. She offered the king some hot meal and water. The king was so hungry that he reached for the hot dish, but he burnt his finger in the process. "Oh, you look too impatient and hasty like your king. That's why you've burnt your fingers and lost some food," the old lady said. The king was amused when he heard the old woman's words and asked her, "Why do you believe our king is impatient and hasty?" The old lady smiled as she began to explain. "My dear son, our king dreams of conquering all of his enemies' forts, but he ignores all of his enemies' smaller forts in favor of capturing only the large forts." The king interrupted the old lady and asked, "That's a good thing, right? What exactly is the problem with that?" The old lady replied with a smile, "In your impatience in eating the meal, you burnt your fingers and lost some food." Similarly, the king's impatience in fighting the enemies quickly caused him to lose men in his army and end up worried. So, if you had eaten the food first at the edge of the plate, then at the center, you would not have burnt your fingers or wasted your meal. Similarly, the king should strengthen his position by focusing on small forts. This will enable him to conquer the larger forts without risking the lives of his army men. Hearing this, the king realized his mistake and understood the importance of patience and avoiding hurry in all situations. Okay, now let's watch a Bible story about Job. How patient Job was even when he went through all his sufferings.
It's the accuser.
What's he doing here?
He is presenting himself before God.
Where have you come from?
I've been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on.
What do you think of my servant Job? No one on earth is like him. He is a truly good person who respects me and refuses to do evil.
Yes, but Job has good reason to fear God. You've always put a wall of protection around him and his home and his property. You've made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is. But reach out and take away everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face.
All right. You may test him. Do whatever you want with everything he possesses, but do not harm him physically.
My deal with God was not to harm Job, but he never said anything about his sons and daughters.
oxen were plowing and the donkeys feeding beside them when the Sabaeans raided them and took them away. Indeed, they have killed the servants with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to tell you.
Master! My master! The fire of God fell from heaven and burned up the sheep and the servants and consumed them, and I alone have escaped to tell you.
3 gangs of Chaldeans attacked and stole your camels. All of your other servants were killed, and I'm the only one who escaped to tell you.
Your sons and daughters were feasting in their oldest brother's home. Suddenly, the powerful wind swept in from. You're not dead. I'm the only one who escaped to tell
Children! Why has this happened?
The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord!
No one loses their fortune, their family, everything in this world. It does not turn to God to blame or ask why.
From where do you come?
From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it.
Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, and he holds fast to his integrity?
Skin for skin. Yes, all that a man has he will give for his life. There's no pain like your own. People will do anything to stay alive. Try striking Job's own body with pain, and he will curse you to your face.
Behold, he is in your hand, but spare his life.
Do you still hold fast to your integrity? Curse God and die.
You talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad?
So you see, through his sufferings, Job waited patiently till the end. And what happened?
The Lord restored his fortunes. In fact, the Lord gave him twice as much as before. He also gave Job 7 more sons and 3 more daughters. In all the land, no women were as lovely as the daughters of Job. And Job lived 140 years after that, living to see 4 generations of his children and grandchildren.
Hello, dear friends. Today, we are going to learn about a very important topic, that is patience. I'm pretty sure that some of the times our father or our mother would have asked us to wait. This may be a very difficult task. Yeah, I too have gone through that. You should have whined at your father how long I should wait. Yes, it is a very difficult time, I know. It must be very challenging to wait. But waiting gives the best result. You all know about this, right? This is the ice tray. So why it is used? It is used to make ice cubes. Do you know how these ice cubes are made? Of course, right? We used to pour some water, keep it in the refrigerator, and wait till it freezes. Do we get the ice in a fraction of a second? No, right? We just wait for a while so that the water can freeze into ice. So, that is how actually waiting works. If we wait, we get a better result. This is not only applicable to these ice cubes, it is also applicable to our spiritual life. Asking to God something and getting the result takes some time, but the result will have a better meaning. It will be very great and you will be very happy with it. So, the key point is patience. Waiting is patience. The time of waiting may be difficult, but the result will be very greater. So, my dear friends, you must learn to be patient. Patience is the key to success. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. See you next week. Bye bye.
Be patient. Then, brother, sister, the Lord is coming. James 5:7.
Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Psalms 27 verse 14. For the Lord, be strong and take heart, wait for the Lord. Psalms 27 verse 14.
Today, we're going to pray for Metro Missions missionaries, Mr. Sunil Kumar and his wife, Mrs. Reena, who are ministering in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. Please join Jessica in prayer as she leads us.
Lord Jesus, I pray for Uncle Sunil Kumar and Auntie Reena, Lord. Lord, I pray that you would bless the family, Lord. Lord, I pray that you would continuously provide for all their needs, Lord. I pray that you would protect them, Lord, and I pray that you would provide for all the hurdles that they may face personally or in their ministry, Lord. Lord, I pray that you would bless the ministry and bless all the kids that they minister to, Lord. I pray that the ministry would bear much fruit, Lord, and many kids would come to know you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray.
So kids, I hope you enjoyed our safari today. Remember to be very patient like the leopard. This is Joy signing off. Bye bye.